Hey guys, what's up? Henry here, back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about and I apologize for the bad quality on this camera. We're going to be talking about the iOS 13.6 beta. This is a public beta released by Apple, available to all for free, and more on how to use the beta, sign up, etc., and that later in the video. To clarify, this is not the iOS 14 developer beta, which I'm sure if you found this is in your recommended, because that just came out yesterday for developers, but it costs $100 a year to get that early access developer program, and it also allows you to publish on the App Store, and I don't honestly think it's worth paying $100 a year for one device, getting a little, like a month, 2 weeks earlier. It just seems kind of dumb. But I have the public beta for 13.6, and we'll hopefully have 14 within about 3 weeks. So yeah, let's start the video and discuss everything new and changed in 13.6. Okay, so the first, before we get started here, let me pull up my notes. Basically, this is not a huge update, and there's only kind of one main actual new feature. The others are minor details. Alright, I have my notes here, and essentially it's a beta update, like you know, and yeah, let's get started. Okay, so the big main feature with this update is that the health app gains something new, and if we open up the health app here, so just before we get started, we go to software 13.6. So the majority of you that will say 13.5 something, that is the current release. So it's not a beta, it's actually been released. Why is Minecraft coming up? I don't know. But anyways, full screen this, that's giving some light. And there's a small percent of you that will have 13.6 beta like me, and an even smaller percentage of you will have 14, because that costs money. So if we open up the health app right here, you can see my summary, which I never use the health app because I have a Fitbit. But if we tap on browse and we scroll down, you will see this category right here that says symptoms. This is a brand new feature added to the health app by Apple. If you go on any other update, it will not be there. So I'm guessing it's in 14 too. If we tap on symptoms, there's you can report any symptoms for anything, so it's not just like COVID-19 related, and more on COVID-19 later. But let's say I have a fever, so I can click add data, and it'll give you a little description down here. You can add it to your favorites. Why would you favorite a bad symptom? It doesn't make sense. But that's pretty cool. There's lots of options on here, and that's basically the only new feature. It's not that big. Let's see. The Apple News app actually has a lot of UI updates and one other. So if we open the News app right here, the first actual feature that's technically not here yet is the News app will be gaining a Apple News Plus audio playback. So it will basically read your news to you, I guess, and it's only for Apple News Plus. I'm not sure how we know about this because it's not possible yet, but everything else is just UI changes. So the first one here is news swipe icons. So if we swipe to the right and left, these icons have been refined and tweaked, the colors, the texture on them, just minor details like that. If we go to following and we open up a topic, normally that taskbar or toolbar at the bottom here that says today news plus following would disappear, but it stays there now, which is great, because otherwise you just have to use the back button. You can't quickly switch like that. So that's nice. Another UI thing, and I don't know if this is actually new, but I noticed it. It's very possible it's not. Apple News Plus, I feel like these feature categories things, these are new. It's likely it's not, but I just noticed it for the first time. So yeah. And I'm pretty sure that's it for news. There's two things in settings. and you can see the first one right here. So if you go to General Software Update, and there's this new update or new feature here. So normally it would just say your software is up to date. That's it. No other options. Or it would say automatic updates. But now you can customize your automatic update settings. So you can have it just none at all, download, and install. So you can tweak that. It's very refined and new. I just have it personally download and install automatically because my phone, I'm never using it at night. Okay, and the last one, you navigate down here to your privacy settings and you go to health. There's this new tab up here now that says COVID-19 exposure logging. If your state or country is using a contact tracing app, something like that, that is where this setting will come in handy, and you can just install it, see like what apps are using it, things like that. My state is not using that, and neither is my country, so that is no use for me. And I have noticed as well, if we go to the camera app, I feel like it's a lot faster switching between photo and video. Like it would normally take like 7 seconds, and now it takes 1. So I feel like it's a lot more snappy. Everything is a lot faster. Like if we look at this here, it's just really responsive. So that's nice. Otherwise, though, there's not much new. And I did notice a bug. If we go to the Mail app here, let's see. Okay. Basically, look, there's an iOS 14 email. That's nice. We'll use that one, I guess. If you swipe to the right or left, there's no delete button, and there's also no trash can at the bottom here. So I have no way to delete emails except either doing this or selecting it, moving it to trash. It really should not be that complicated, so I did submit a feedback report to Apple about that. Otherwise, that's pretty much it for this update, so let's talk about how you can be a part of the beta program. Link in the description on how to sign up. I apologize, I did not put it in yesterday's video. It's perfectly free. Totally free. Basically, you just need an app participating Apple ID and a device. Once you sign up, you can install or download the latest update. And what that does first, before you do that, if it's a big beta or especially a developer beta, I would recommend not using it on a main phone. If you have some sort of backup phone, something like that. For a kid like me, I'm not really ever needing my phone essentially, because my parents have phones and I have a computer if I really need the internet, things like that. So I was totally fine with it. And then you basically navigate to a site on your iPhone. There's instructions on the page. And then you just install it. It takes or downloads a profile. Then you go to your settings, and it will be at the top, and then you just install it, and that's pretty much it. And it comes with this feedback app. So if you find any bugs or suggestions, just put them in that feedback app. Really easy. So that's pretty much it for today's video, and I'm hoping that I can get a video on either iPadOS 14 or macOS Big Sur today, and you can see that. So by the way, please leave a like and comment. Let me know what you thought of today's video arrangement, because I now have a actual phone on the screen instead of just the screen recording. So that was just a thing I was trying out. Let me know what you think of today's video. I hope you liked it. Have a good day, everybody.